It's a beautiful Friday of Memorial Day weekend, and I realized I hadn't given an update on Rosebud in a while. And, I think I haven't been doing a ton of crazy stuff maybe, but I did want to keep shooting videos. And I don't remember where I left off. I know I've got a new alternator in now, replaced the solenoid, put a new ignition coil on. And as you can tell, I kind of tend to paint things blue when I put them back in. I painted the distributor cap blue when I did the ignition coil. Of course, none of this was anything I'd ever done before, so it was all new. I think I mentioned the Uga horn that I put in a while back, and yeah. And so my latest project, I've been, I think there's been just like a little bit of an oil leak from the valve covers, and so I took these off. Of course, got them all cleaned up and painted them blue because that's what you do. And then after I ran it a couple of weeks, and I guess the symptom that I was seeing was kind of under the transmission every now and then there would be a little pool of oil, and it didn't seem like the transmission oil. And even so, it seemed to be coming from above the transmission, and so it seemed like it was running down the back of the engine, and then that's just where it happened to drip. And at the back of the valve covers, I could see some oil dripping out of both of them, just barely, just a little teeny bit. And but I think maybe that was enough, so I thought, let's take these off and see what we can do. So that's what I did, and so that's why this one's blue and this one's off. On this side, because I put it back on, and still getting a little drip, and it seemed like they were dripping around the back, so I thought I'd just take it off and try again. And I think that's pretty much it in the engine. Maybe you love the blue, maybe you hate it, I don't know. For me, it's fun. I feel like a kid that is just happily coloring things. So yeah, and let's see, on the inside, not a lot. Well, I just tried to wash the dashboard a little bit, so that looks a little better. And the steering wheel, this was actually kind of black, and now it's not, so I just used a little rag and wiped that down. I don't know if I've done a good tour of the inside. Something that I noticed was, see right here, where there's just nothing there. And so it turns out, if you're doing a 70 on the highway and it's raining, then rain comes through there, hits the dash, and comes up in your face. I would say ask me how I know, but I bet you can guess. I took the radio out. I was going to try and replace it with a radio that I bought at a swap meet, but the radio that I got at the swap meet was for a Thunderbird, which has a deeper dash than Rosebud does, and so it actually didn't fit in there. So I just left the radio out for now. We'll figure something out later. And then I don't think these are the stock speakers here in the back. What do you guys think? So I don't know. We'll do something with those eventually. And my light back in the back, that has never worked. The cover for it is in the glove box, but it's never worked, and I'll probably do something with that at some point. The dash light also doesn't work. I keep forgetting to look at that. I only think about it whenever I'm driving at night, and it's totally black inside. With the light that's up there, the cab light, I don't even know how to turn it on, so that's fun. There doesn't seem to be anything in the door that would turn it on. I don't see a switch or anything anywhere in there. And with the lights, the knob turns, and I don't know if the knob turning is for the brightness of the dash light, since I know the dash light doesn't work, or if it's to turn the cab light on. I don't know, but either way, we'll figure it out someday. So that's kind of a little bit about what's going on. Of course, there's still a little bit of rust in the floor. If you've watched my videos, you've seen that. Just a little bit, and it kind of goes all over the place. And the bed too. So yeah, I'm gonna have to take care of that at some point. But for today, I'm just letting this valve cover dry. Just shot it with some old Ford Blue and letting it dry. Then I'm gonna stick it back on, and hopefully we'll be ready to drive somewhere soon. And that's it. That's Rosebud Grace for today. I need to make a list of the things I want to do, because I could keep meaning to take those tail hitch balls off. And I tried once, and I got to figure something else out, because they just turn and without coming off. And we've got the parade. The Route 66 Centennial Parade is 1 week from tomorrow. So I'd like to sometime this week or this weekend get her washed real good. And then I actually have replacement custom cab things to put on, but I wanted to give it a good wash and then put those on. So that's it. Oh, I worked on the brakes. I took the wheels off and kind of disassembled the brakes. I didn't replace the drum or the shoe, but I just looked at them and made sure they're okay, and they look okay. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just did the fronts. But thanks for coming along.